Well, good morning, everyone. First, I'm back in Geneva I was here last year, and I'm back to provide you a good update on Midland exploration. I'd like to say also a special thanks to the Bally family and their team for their invitation and their great organization. Midland exploration, yes, we like to use the prospect generator joint venture model. Like Eric said, we're trying to repeat what Virginia Gold Mine did a few years back when they found a big gold deposit in northern Quebec. They were sold to Goldcorp for $500 million. So that's what we're trying to repeat with Midland exploration. We're focusing in Quebec, great mining jurisdiction. We're exploring for gold, base metal, and PG projects. Tight float structure, only 58.8 million shares. We've started in 2007 at 21 million shares, so we ate dilution. I'm a shareholder, so we're trying to keep that very tight. Great shareholders behind the company. We're controlling 8%. A lot of big institutions, 60%. That include 40% from the Quebec institutions. The Quebec Pension Fund, they own 12% of the company. They are insider in a junior mining company for the first time. Adrian Day Asset Management with Euro Pacific US, they are our biggest shareholder with 15%. And finally, Mr. Rick Rule with Sprott US, he's got close to 5%. The balance is coming from great retail investors at 32%. Fully diluted, 83.2 million shares. We have 20 million warrants at $1.15 that are coming due in less than 2 months, May 3rd. So we're still having 2 months to try to strike those warrants and bring 23 million in the treasury. We're trading a little bit below the striking price, around 95 cents these days, 55 million market cap company. Cash is king. We have 13 million in the treasury. Joint venture model means partnership. So I was able to we signed some important agreements with Agnico Eagle, IAMGOLD, Altius, Cisco, the Quebec government, SOQUEM, Tech, and smaller companies like Niobe. Many more to come. I'm still in negotiation with several potential partners to increase the amount of exploration activities on our various projects. We're probably one of the most active junior company in Quebec. We're starting the year with a $6 million budget. 4 is coming from Midland, and the balance is coming from the partners. We're giving you access to more than one potential discovery. We're having 10 active projects right now. That's the beauty of the model. So we're planning to, like I said, $6 million and a lot of drilling this year since we made several new discoveries. So we're planning more than 20,000 meters of drilling. Most of you are probably familiar with the model, prospect generator model. The main advantage is we're minimizing the risk for our shareholders, and we're sharing the risk. We let the big companies spending money on our properties. Strong management team, expertise. JP Jansen, our chairman, the founder of the company, is with he's building GMP Richardson, one of the top independent brokerage firm in Canada. Branchot, René, a lawyer with Lavery. He's having more than 30 years of experience in the mining sector. Mr. Bob Valiant, running Tri-Origin. He was the ex-VP exploration for Lac Mineral, who was bought by Barrick a few years back. Germain Carrière, the ex-president of Desjardins Securities. And finally, we're very happy to have now Paul Archer a new board member. He was the man behind the successes of Virginia Gold Mine with André Gaumont. He was the VP Exploration for Virginia Gold Mine. Where we're creating value, the technical team, I'm very proud to work with these very smart geologists. Mario and Robert, they were involved in, I would say, several mine discoveries in Quebec and outside of Quebec. Recent highlights, we made a very important new gold discovery named the Vortex Zone with SOQUEM on our Cazo property. We raised a bit of money last year with our good network at a high premium, 135, 2.3 million. And we had a great year in 2017. We made some important discoveries with the Altius, with the Cisco, with SOQUEM, and on also a Wilba project that we're controlling 100% in northern Quebec. And prospect generator means new agreements, mean partnership, and we were able to sign 3 new agreements with one with Niobe, IAMGOLD, and Altius. Project location, like I said, we're focusing in one of the top mining jurisdictions in the world, Quebec, ranked 6th in the recent Fraser Institute survey. We're not exploring everywhere. We're exploring in the backyard of world-class deposit, in the James Bay area, in the Abbotts B Belt, in a new emerging gold belt with our Wilba project, where Barrick is back in Quebec, so we're exploring along strike with their project. With Altius and Cisco in the backyard of the Eleonore Gold Mine, and in the Abbotts B Belt with Agnico Tech. IAMGOLD, SOQUEM. We like that Abbotts B gold belt. We think there's more to come in that big, huge gold belt. And finally, we're controlling 2 base metal projects, belts, a zinc belt in the Gatineau area, and a Wheaton project, a polymetallic copper, zinc, gold. And we're in the process now to bring new partners on those 2 base metal projects. So I'll show you in a minute all the recent main discoveries we made. I'm proud to work with these very, very great partners. We're always trying to be the operator. Why? Well, by keeping the operatorship, we're receiving an average annually of $250,000 of admin fees. So that's reducing a lot of our G&A. I'll start with the Abbotts B Belt. I'm sure you heard about this region before. That region produced more than 180 million ounces of gold. If you're looking for gold worldwide, this is one of the best area. The yellow circles represent all the main gold camps in this Abbotts B Belt. The blue lines are the main breaks, the main gold faults where we're finding gold. And the red stars represent all our projects with our various partners. As you can see on that slide, well, we like the Detour Trend, where Detour is a 16 million ounces of gold, and during the last few years we were able to took a large land position, and you'll see in a minute where we made our new discovery with SOQUEM, the Vortex Zone. We like the Catslack break, of course. Agnico is there with IAMGOLD, and we were able to sign 2 deals with these guys, and so we're quite active along the Catslack break also. Catslack break, a long section. You can see all the multi-million ounces of gold deposits in production right now. The big Laronde mine going down to 3,000 meters, the Westwood deposit, and this is our projected land position along the break. Not much drilling a lot of upside potential, and that's where we're going to do some drilling starting next week with Agnico Eagle on our joint venture on Maritime Catslack project. And we just completed a first drill program with IAMGOLD. Those two companies are looking for more feed. There's mill running in the area. The Westwood mill is running at half capacity. So that's why they signed that deal with Midland on our EVA project. Same thing for Maritime Catslack. The Lapa mine is shutting down in few months. They need more feed to feed the mill. That's why next week we're starting a new drill program with Agnico. This is the Detour Trend. Like I said, we took a huge land position. We're the main player in the area. Balmoral, Detour, Éclat mining with the Casa Berardi mine. Vortex Zone, that's where we made our most recent gold discovery with Soquem. Niobe, we're quite active along trend, along strike with the Detour Gold, new 58 North Zone, the new high-grade gold zone they found recently. So we'll go see review. We're gonna review the Vortex discovery. Well located in the western part of our Caso project, not very far from Balmoral. We did in spring 2017, we've tested an IP anomaly just at the western edge of a Temiskaming-type conglomerate sediment basin. We intersected 0.5 grams per ton gold over 16 meters. Nothing very significant, but good looking rocks, good alteration. We were very excited with our partner. We went back and boom, we've intersected 4 new gold horizons. You can see the numbers. We need to improve a bit the grade and thickness, but we got some peak at 23 grams per ton gold over a little bit less than a meter, 14 grams per ton gold over a little bit less than a meter, within 1.4 grams per ton gold over 26 meters. It's open to the east, open to the west, open at depth. We're following that gold mineralization over 500 meters of strike land.
5 minutes, Gino, please.
Okay. The beauty, we've intersected a new alkaline system. We're not chasing veins here. It's a lot of cyanide, felsic dikes, strong mineralization, and we're gonna go back. Example of mineralization, similar to what we've intersected, multi-million ounces deposit having the same geological settings. The mag signature, Vortex Zone, flanking a high mag anomaly, nice playground, open to the west. That's where we're going. We're gonna do some 100-meter step out, starting in 2 weeks with Soquem, 4,000-meter program. So more to come, certainly, on this new discovery. Few words on the James Bay region. We're exploring in the vicinity of the big Eleanor gold mine, 7 million ounces of gold deposit. There's a 10,000 mill operation, and we think there's more to come in the area. That's why we signed a deal with Cisco a few years back, and we had some great results last summer. We found a huge boulder field, big boulders with nice copper mineralization with anomalous gold value. We want to go back this summer, try to find the source of that boulder field. We found some good gold mineralization along strike with Eleanor, so we're going to be very active with this Cisco this summer on that project. Moreover, outside of the joint venture with the Cisco, we're active with Altius. We have great projects. We made some interesting new discoveries last summer, especially new base metal showings, zinc, nickel. We took a huge land position right on surface, some interesting massive sulfide mineralization, up to 7% zinc, some cobalt number, and we're going to do more trenching and maybe drilling this summer with Altius on this new discovery. I'm finishing, Eric, with Will Bob. Why exploring this area? It's a new emerging gold belt in northern Quebec. Barrick is there with the Cisco in red, and we're controlling a huge land position in the backyard of Barrick. Barrick will spend more than $3.8 million this summer on that project with some drilling. We're having synergy, we're sharing, we're gonna share our drill to Barrick, they're gonna share their backhoe to Midland. We're gonna trench all the gold mineralization we found last summer right on surface, big shear zone, high-grade mineralization up to 400 grams per ton gold on surface, big shear zone. And we hope to see Barrick finding also some good gold mineralization. It's a new emerging gold belt. It's tough to find a belt like that, and we're controlling most of that belt. Example of good gold mineralization, similar to Kalgoorlie, Australian big deposit. So I'm finishing with what we're gonna do during the next following weeks. News flow will be very important. Drilling, drilling, drilling with our various partners. We'll do the follow-up of our Vortex discovery. We hope to sign new agreements, and like I said, $6 million, 20,000 meters, and we'll try to bring the company at another level. Of course, if Vortex delivers some great results, our market cap will certainly move up. Some people are following us, see the names. And finally, why you should pay attention to Midland Exploration. Strong management team. Cash is king. We have more than $13 million in the treasury. Tight float structure. We're going to be very busy this year. Attractive joint venture model. Great partners. I'm very proud to work with these big companies. And of course, shareholders are looking for discoveries. We're on track to achieve the main objective, to find a big, to make a major discovery. And I'm inviting you you should put MD on your radar screen. And thank you very much. Everything is on the website. If you need more information, please call me or send me an email.
Thank you very much, Gino.
Thank you.